We bought a soda blaster to finish our cabinets. We just have a lot of kitchen cabinets, bathroom vanities, and other things that we want to remove the old stain, and we're gonna give this a try. So now that we got all the doors installed, our next step is to be getting our kitchen cabinets all redone. We are going to be using a baking soda blaster in our garage. It's going to cause a pretty big mess, so we want to get all of our appliances and anything else that's of value into the house. We're just going to set them off to the side since it's getting late. It's 18 degrees outside, but it's a nice sunny day, and it's actually warmer in our house than what we have our thermometer set to. It's 67 in here right now, and the thermometer's set to 65, and only 62 in these rooms here. So it's beautiful and warm, and the house is doing what we designed it to do. The kids and I are just gonna get the cabinet pulls that we just bought put onto this vanity here. We wanted to get a new vanity top, but we're kind of leaning towards just leaving this one. I know it's not like the nicest top at all, but for now, while you guys are messy and don't clean up after yourselves, huh? Yeah, give it a couple years and then we can replace it with a nicer top. We tried this out before, we're just kind of struggling with getting it to work properly. We went ahead and got all of our cabinets from storage in another building that we have. We tried the soda blaster with a different air compressor. It seemed to work a little better, but it's just still taking way too much time. I don't know if we just don't have the right technique for it or what, but we're gonna go ahead and just use our orbital sander. We bought another one. Just gonna tag team it together and work on that, and we'll use the soda blaster for the crevices that are harder to get to. One way to get dressed.
Clouds and thunders standing in my way. I must try to figure it out anyway. Songs of worries travel with the storm, but I must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone. And now, when you're gone, I know things won't be the same no more.
but Johnny is the wrong way. On it. Go that way. No, to that way. If I do that way, we should do that one. It will do it on, Daddy. No, this one. I'm going to take a bucket. That's it. Oh. Do you think this one off me? Yeah. That would be easy peasy. Do you put it in when I'm holding it? Almost done it.
It's a beautiful day outside, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the cupboard doors that we have yet to sand. This is where it's hard to get with the sander. It's like 32 degrees right now, 5-10 mile an hour wind, so we're all taking advantage of this weather and soaking it up. Let's go see what these look like in the kitchen. I think natural's the color we're going with. We'll just do a clear coat over, a healthier finish. Once I realized I don't have to stain them, it just solved everything, and I like the natural look. It'll brighten up the kitchen more than it is already, I guess, and I think it's just gonna kind of tie everything in nicely. I would like your guys' help. I want to bring these two cabinets into the kitchen.
You are anything like me, then right about now, you're asking yourself, what can I do?
We were measuring out our range hood. We have two base cabinets that are going on either side of that stove, and we flip-flopped them. So we have it right now how we didn't want it, because this obviously is the end. This would be centered with the range hood. We're testing out to see how the oven actually looks in this spot. Centered under the range. We did our measurements right when we did the calculation, but we just did the wrong base.
To help out somehow, well, that's a start.
Feels like we got a lot accomplished, and we got almost all of our kitchen cabinets sanded. We still have like a few pieces up on the crown molding and on the very baseboard of our cabinets. Then we're all done, and we're ready to put on our lacquer that we have. And then also we have that bathroom vanity that's behind here, and that extra upper piece that we need to get to and sand completely down again. We're tired of doing this. But we're getting there. We're excited.
Tiring.
We're tired and dirty, and guess what? You have a clever way of cleaning off all the dust. Let's go see what this entails. Gypsy girl always checking to make sure her kids are doing okay.
Every change.
Oh, it's cold. Looks like I got some dust off. For finishing our kitchen cabinets, we went with AFM Safe Coat's Acrylac. We talked to the guys at Green Building Supply, and that's what they recommended. They said for kitchen cabinets, we don't need to do polyurethane. That's a little bit stronger, more for finishing the floors. And this is our second time ordering through Green Building Supply. They're very knowledgeable, very helpful. Definitely recommend looking into their website if you haven't heard of them. Before I do start any lacquer, I want to go and wipe down every cabinet, countertop, inside, outside with vinegar, because our cabinets have been stored in a shop where there's been mice. So these cabinets all came from somewhere else. From a few years ago, we went and picked them up, and this is kind of what we based our whole house around, is these cabinets, of how they're going to line up. A little nervous. I'm hoping that it will dry back to that blonde color that it was previously. I'm getting there. Going to take it out. Are still undecided what we're going to do with this island. I'm leaning towards chalk paint or regular just painting over it. You're sanding this in this house is just going to be a lot of work. What do you think, Dallas?
Blue. And green. You know it back.
We are going to bring all our drawers and doors that we already have sealed and bring them into the garage so that we can sand them down in there. And that way there's no dusty mess in the house where we're going to be using sealer.
Viva.
Thank you, Onyx.
Is this one done?
Yep, you can bring that into the garage.
Please.
What did you just do?
I want it.
Can you show me what you unlock it with? A nail? A bent nail you found? Leave it to our 3-year-old to figure out how to unlock the doors with the little nail he found.
It what, Jill? How it go?
We don't know what's going on with our doors, but it looks like they're moldy, like they're green in here. And it's like just getting brought out when we put the lacquer on.
Why? I wonder why.
The drawers aren't doing it, it's just these. But we use the soda blaster on here. Is it causing a reaction with the baking soda if it's still like stuck in there?
But we vacuum and brush them down?
So we went and had lunch and we came back. We were gonna try lemon over it. It is a chemical reaction with the baking soda in the wood causing it to look moldy. Now that we've come up, most of the cabinets are looking pretty good, thankfully. Better at least. I mean, it was really dominant before and now it's a lot lighter. Anyone else that wants to consider that baking soda blaster? I vote no.
Yeah, no way. Mm-mm.
It did help to get into crevices. That would be the only reason to use one of them things, but I don't know. People do have good reviews too. Just overall, our experience with it hasn't been very good. You need a very big air compressor for it, like a portable one just does not do it. And we even have the smallest, the 15-pound soda blaster. Like they make 40-pound, 100-pound. We bought the smallest one thinking it would work for a smaller air compressor, but no.
No, you need to maintain 90 psi at all times, otherwise it's not going to work.
We're just glad to know that the green isn't mold. So these cabinets have been stored in 3 different places since we've gotten them, and we thought between mice or who knows what. So we went ahead and wiped down all of our cabinets really good where we knew the baking soda was maybe in like the crown molding. And once we did that, it started turning green. Anywhere we wiped down, it's turning green. We're back up here after a couple days of letting this sit. This had the lemon juice on it. It looks actually pretty good, this one. There's a few green spots. They all look a lot better than what they initially were. As nice as it would be to just start working and sanding the cabinets down and doing the second coat of lacquer on all the doors, I do want to go ahead and put lemon juice wherever there is green still showing. That second coat of lemon juice really did help. We still have little areas of green. I'm sure if we had another lemon and we put it in there, it would probably pull all of it out, but it's so much better than what it initially was. I'm just thankful for that, at least. So today the kids and I are gonna go sand down the fronts and the backs because we need one more coat of matte lacquer on both sides at this point. And then we have our 3 uppers to do, and we are going to be done with our cabinets. Today's a pretty exciting day. We are going to try to hang our uppers in our kitchen. My father's gonna help me get the fridge in here first. We need to have that in so that we know like where center is on our upper cabinets, get our base cabinet measured out where that's going to go. And then we just have 3 small uppers, that's it. And those are gonna go against our straw bale wall. It's gonna be our first time drilling into the straw bale wall and hanging something, so I know people have a lot of questions on that. Like, that is the big downfall with straw bale houses. It's very hard to hang on the walls. Fortunately, this is gonna be pretty much the only thing we do have to hang up, other than in our pantry. I guess we do have a lot of shelves going on in there. But this is our first test run at it. We do have studs that we notched out the bales and we placed them in there. The only thing holding them in is the wire mesh that we have pulled down tight over the entire wall. It's not like that stud is screwed to anything else, just simply for an extra support system. So we do need to bring the fridge in here, which I'm a little bummed because I haven't finished sanding this staircase down. I know we keep doing everything kind of backwards around here. I should have done that from the get-go when it was in here before anything else in our house was even done. And now I'm kind of kicking myself for not having that done already. We might see if we can get the staircase out. It's just really hard to get it through our doorways without banging them up because they're already scratched and banged up the way it is from bringing it in. But that's probably still the best solution so that we can get it all sand down really nicely. Next goals, get cabinets hung, pantry, and floors. And then after that, it's just like closets and building our mudroom area with our live edge slab we have. And odds and ends, trim work up there that we kind of have a issue with also, and obviously trim everywhere else. So everything's screwing in actually just fine with our straw bale walls. We do have the studs that we were hitting behind, but our wall is not level at all. So we have to like shim the bottom here about a ½ inch to an inch.
3 of them in there, get one over here.
So we actually have to add another board in there to get to where the studs are going to be behind the plaster. Another little more, there you go. Use one of these boards again because this is a taller cabinet and our stud is going to be like more right in the center of that cabinet. It's almost like we need another shim back there.
Yeah.
I got some reinforcement in there, screwed on the sides, and we're trying this again.
probably screw it down here and then shim it up there, huh?
Kind of top needs to go in.
That wasn't like that before, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Was it?
no, it wasn't.
Let's get another clap.
Excited right now. It's like, feels too good to be true though.
I can even come down here. There.
Is it level?
Yes.